Привет, мои сладкие булочки, вы на канале Amax Play, меня зовут Саша, и мы продолжаем играть в Hogwarts Legacy. В прошлой части мы нашли третью часть картины триптиха, продули в гонке на метле и вернули яйцо драконихе. Посмотрим, что будет дальше. Погнали! Когда же мы соберем все луны? Луны демимасок. Одну штучку только собрал. По ночам надо шастать. Сучка. Побила меня. Все, я сдался. Я не буду летать больше на метле на этой. Ну, соревноваться, это точно. Поппи исчезла после того, как мы вернули яйцо? А что с ней случилось? Давайте узнаем. Что с нашей девочкой? Сюда надо идти?
Oh, good, you're safe. There you are. You were in such a state when you left. The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there.
Хера
She
себе.
said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
М.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. Who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Ну, в прошлый раз они не особо нам были рады.
Centaurs aren't known for being the friendliest lot. Especially not with wizard kind. And not right now.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Мы ждем твоего плана, когда ты созреешь. Мне типа ждать письма, да? Созрело, нет? Куда она идет? В замок обратно. Ага. Хорошо. Она будет думать. А мы? Разговор с матерью. Поговорите с Натти. Ну давайте поговорим.
On another adventure, are we?
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Это которая?
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so
Не, ну в этом она права.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Да, пустяки, подруга. Фига себе, заданий-то уже нет практически. Углубленное изучение. КРУЦИО. Я надеюсь, у них не прям очень сильно долгий откат. Не по 5 минут. Хотя, если у них долгий откат, на панельку ставить их вообще нет смысла. Себастьян нас ждет. Еще раз.
Revelio. Revelio.
Опа-на. А сейчас ночь у нас.
Revelio.
Может, пару фигурок найдем? И где-то есть.
I could do this for all eternity. And I just might. Are you a muggle?
Revelio.
Тук-тук. А тут где-то проход, да, есть, наверное? Это что такое? Извините.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed. Your
Дайте мне
field
хотя бы
guide.
одну
A
эту
most pleased
статуэтку.
included.
Демимаску эту. Хоть одну. Ладно, в другой раз.
You're here. Brilliant.
Ой, не бубни, не начинай.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
Показывай.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
А где на карте пламя вижу? Где оно? Что за фигня?
There he is. Good luck.
Меня ждешь?
Revelio.
Жди еще. Я думал, тут глазик. Да иду я. Я иду.
What are you doing here?
Как ты меня
Hello,
увидел?
Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? A scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin, and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share?
Он bыстро
You
сдался
wouldn't tell
прям.
me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic,
То я
3
не
is better than
считается.
2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Так, что мне надо сделать? Открыть дверь.
Confringo.
Да? Еще что-то?
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
А,
I swear it
Someone
wasn't what you
was
think, my
actually
cherub.
listening.
Your eyes deceive you.
да, но я не слушал, оказывается.
Alohomora. Confringo.
Ну я же в области. Чё ты начинаешь? Ну, блин. А где еще одна? А, вот я же в круге. Все, вижу. Готово. Это дверь? Нет?
Confringo.
А, нужно.
Something's happening.
Что-то
I hope we're
происходит.
ready for this.
За мной, пацаны. Сейчас я вас проведу. Что тут у нас?
Prepare.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Snake.
The voice is ancient. sinister.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
Именно
I'd like to be
поэтому
able to
на
talk to
гербе у
snakes.
них
You might not
змея.
want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Никаких сомнений.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us,
Две головы хорошо, одна
Never
лишняя.
mind. There's no clear way forward.
like a maze.
Мать змея.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from is
Revelio.
closed, and there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Чего надо использовать?
Dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may
Вращать
take practice to solve it.
верхний диск, вращать нижний диск. А змея зачем? Она не будет?
That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this
Это
easy.
типа время истекло, да? Нужно два одинаковых. Две змейки?
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by
Такое ощущение, что они
Slytherin.
все разные. Ну, две эмки, что еще надо? Вот. Вот эти одинаковые. Вот эти одинаковые.
All the gates have symbols, and there are symbols on the dial.
Вот оно что. Символ. Все, теперь вижу. Так, змея. Вот эта штуковина.
Matching the symbols did open it.
I was
Revelio.
about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being
Так, подожди,
unwelcome.
подожди. Мы ж там дверь открыли, но не зашли туда.
Revelio.
Куча. Куда идти-то?
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Вот ты змея, а двери нет. Чего? Ничего не вижу.
Lumos.
Кошечка.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Lumos.
Там зачем змея?
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Внизу что за хрень? Пирамидка какая-то.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Значит,
Search
нам
each
туда.
corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Блин, забыл, что внизу было. А, пирамидка и... Короче, это будет вишенка и пирамидка.
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he?
Вишенка. И пирамидка.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the
Lumos.
scriptorium.
Ну, давай.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
Так, а можно мне скиллы
The
поменять?
gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die.
Тихо,
I shouldn't have listened
тихо.
to either of you.
Ominous.
Сейчас я все
I'm
сделаю.
truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Нужно войти, нет?
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
Сделай мне больно. Ну
He
ладно.
does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All
Сделай,
of it could have been avoided.
сделай Себастьяну больно. Как раз зол на него, вот от...
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
выместишь
Salazar
зло.
Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice.
И у
I'm
тебя
as
тоже.
guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution.
Будь
If you
сильным.
cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctuagaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the
Сам
spell,
предложил и сам
raise your wand, point it at
расхлебывает.
me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
Чего тормозить так? Ну давай. Нормас.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Как комарик ужалил.
Are you all right? That pain. I would have done
Rebellion.
anything to make it stop. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving. We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
А, я уже взял или не взял?
Sebastian, Ominous, there's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Неожиданная встреча. Созрела наша Поппи. Идем крошить браконьеров. На мелкие кусочки.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Сможешь.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Они будут рады нам.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
Но поговорить стоит.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
Где-то я это уже видел.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest.
Сами чего так не
I, on the
сделаете.
other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Как из луков стрелять, так они первые, а камешек забрать не могут.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
Опять?
I'll let you know what I find.
5 минут и задание закончено? Серьезно? Дуй в библиотеку тогда. Так, у нас заклинание есть. Вот это хорошее должно быть. Зелье невидимости. Грозовой напиток. Что-то из этого у меня должно быть. Ничего нету, конечно. Конечно же, ничего нету. Хоксмит. Где там это? Склянка. Как там? Вот. Зелье невидимости, по-моему. А, нам давали его, но рецепта не было.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Прежде всего, хлам продать. Легендарочка есть у нас.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Я надеюсь, там не супер редкие ингредиенты, что нам не придется за ними идти куда-то очень далеко, либо за покупками опять. Отлично. Минутка. Как раз легендарочку откроем. Что там было? Облачение для фестиваля Самайн 81-77. Петефикус. Есть. Ох, что такое-то? Извините. А у нас случайно не появился тот самый наряд, за которым я охочусь? По-моему, нет. Я даже помню, как он внешне выглядит. Но его здесь нету. Печально. Смотрим только на жопу. Вот. Ужасно. Вот это тоже в самом начале еще появилось у меня. Печаль печальная. Блин, я снова запустил, да? Нет, не запустил. Я забрал. Минута 30. Ладно, пусть варится. Растений у меня много, и они бесполезны. Что тут еще можно сделать? У нас же где-то еще новый зал открывался, нет? Раз, два, три. Что-то было для птичек.
Rebellion.
Нет. А вот это. Да, для Феникса. А вот и сундучок. Стена.
Revelio.
А, это выход. Я думаю, что так странно блестит и переливается. Можно залезть? Нет. Тоже нет. А тут? Ух. А если я упаду, нет? Нет, я не упаду. А он же голодный у меня, я ж тут кормушку не построил. Сейчас исправлю. Где еще сундучок? Должен быть еще один, по крайней мере. Один точно.
Revelio.
Угу. Вот он где. Ставим тебе кормушку. Поглажу в следующий раз тебя. Бока кушай. Кушай, дорогой.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Конечно же, я горжусь.
Dick thinks you've made marvelous improvements here.
И получается зелье. Испытаем уже в следующей части. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Пишите комментарии, ставьте лайки. И увидимся. Пока.